NBA action with more riding on the line than usual. This is the in-season tournament. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 3.5 back.
You know, right now, Dallas, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the small forward. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. And this new season just underway, Steve, for young teams looking to level up. How much can statement wins over top teams boost their confidence now?
A lot, Kevin. Big wins breed confidence. And confidence in this league is critical.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Pass to George. Rebounded by Gafford. Now Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gafford. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. From deep, George. George missing again. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Powell against Irving. Shoots over Powell. That one wide left. Now the Clippers with it. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year. But they played each other to a draw.
Jones looking for an opening. And here's Doncic from the arc. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Here's George. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Irving against Powell. Irving kicks to Jones. Passes it to Washington. Shoots over Powell, and it's Washington missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's hard to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Doncic against Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. What's up?
That free throw good from Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
They know to get Kawhi the basketball. He was ready to shoot, and he knocked it down.
Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Zubac. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the paint.
Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard. Drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic against Harden. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 11 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Harden, that's good.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Mavericks leading by 4. And here is Doncic, 11 points in the game. Here's Gafford from deep Washington. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Leonard, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Jones. Here's Gafford. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Clippers trail by 4. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
Doncic with it. Last game out, he had 40 points. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hardaway. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now, here's Green. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Green kicks to Kleba. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, George. No good again that time.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Doncic against Harden. Little turnaround. And that's off the glass and in. Doncic has got 15 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. He had a strong showing last season. 12th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Outside Westbrook. Up top Leonard. Can they get it? Almost, but it rolls out.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 11. Pass to Kleba. Hardaway for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Westbrook finds Harden. Over Hardaway. Harden with a terrific move in the bucket.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And Doncic, here we go. And he makes that one. Doncic has got 17 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Leonard with a screen on Hardaway. The 11-footer. Harden, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Zubac against Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
The first one falls. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. Mann subbed in for James Harden. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Leonard. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Hardy over Plumlee, and that one's good. Hardy
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Leonard. He had 10 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Hardy. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Leonard.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
And there's the pass to Kleba. Hardaway from outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Over to the left wing. Feeds it to Leonard. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Hardy. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Lively. The layup off target. Clippers trail by 14 to the middle. Here's Mann, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hardaway for 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Leonard looking over the floor. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Leonard's got 13.
The claw making it look so easy right now. He's demanding the ball, and you see why.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mavericks lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
P.J. Washington is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. And it's Green, and it's Hardy in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Irving, good.
Getting that point-blank shot, that's exactly what Kyrie was looking for.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over Washington. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas leading by 15. Now Irving. And here's Washington outside. Plumlee with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
Size, the intensity, easy to see why Kawhi Leonard gets all the way to the rim.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. On the wing, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 15. George looking over the floor. Takes the three. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the three. Leonard's got 18 points.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Pass to Washington. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Leonard. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, and it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Clippers call time here. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. Jones checked in for Josh Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in for Terrence Mann. Harden outside from past the arc. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Outside Irving. Jones from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Zubac. It's good on the putback.
That's what stokes Zubac. Every possession he saves, he gets more fired up.
Doncic against Westbrook. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. Harden looking it over to the wing on the left. Westbrook against Doncic. Left side Westbrook. Clock at 4. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
So for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Norman Powell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Outside Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
The former #1 overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft, Kyrie Irving has certainly lived up to the hype.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Harden's got 9.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Powell. Money from the wing. 9 points in the game so far.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the Clippers call time here.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now, here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Down low, here's Kleber. Harden with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Powell. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. 20 points for him. Zubac a screen on Kleber. And here's Harden for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
On the wing, Irving. Headed by Powell. Count it. Good.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Leonard finds George. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Good work defensively by Jones.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
The shot's good from Irving.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Passes it to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Inside, Leonard. Kleber with the rebound. Dallas leading by 14. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by George. It's Powell on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Jones. Pass to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, George. Good on the triple. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Scary good from downtown. Watch out for PG-13.
The pass to Kleber. On the wing, Jones. Kleber sets the screen for Jones. That shot misses. 80 that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 11. Powell, no one around him. No good with the triple. Powell against Powell. Shoots over Powell. Powell, that's good. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. George has got 5 now.
Nice little teardrop over the top for Paul George.
Doncic against Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. V.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul George. Second free throw, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Down by 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the three. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
And here is Doncic. 20 points for him. From deep Washington. And that one released in time, but no good.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. He's doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Over Harden. Harden with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 7. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Powell against Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Outside, George. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
For the screen on George. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Powell, the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Doncic against Harden. Lets a floater go, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
The offensive rebound. Powell finds Zubac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's no stranger to physical play. Zubac will take a hard foul when he has the chance.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The rare old school center, Zubac knows who he is, a rebounder and defender.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 10 assists and 6 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Mavericks leading by 9. And it's Exum in the corner. Pass to Washington. Over George. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his first bucket in this one.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Irving. He's got 13. Now Washington. It's good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Washington. Back to Leonard. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 10. Irving looking over the floor. Shoots over Powell. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Now the pass to Zubac. Dishes it to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell, the pass to Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 17.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
From deep Washington, here's Hardy. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now, here's George. He's got 5. Leonard, no luck.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Irving. Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the feed to George. And George with this stuff.
Aggressive move by Paul George, not just hanging on the perimeter.
Mavericks leading by 8. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. And here's Harden for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got 20 points.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Irving misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Now, here's Hardy. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And here's Washington outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, here's George, and George with the stuff.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Mavericks leading by 5. Now, here is Irving. 15 points in the game. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. James Harden, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. A different look for the Clippers. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Powell. And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 7. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
Now, here is Irving. 17 points in the game. Jones, the pass to Powell. And here is Kleba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic steps on the gas. Can't connect from short range. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Jones sends it back. Doncic against Westbrook. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
That free throw good from Doncic. Leonard with the ball. 27 points for him. From 7, the Mavericks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving passes to Doncic. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Plumlee with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Leonard. Off with the layup. On the wing, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Outside Westbrook. Driving in. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard. From down in the low post, it goes. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Off target at the rim.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Leonard, no luck. Mavericks leading by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook against Doncic. And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Outside Leonard. Plumlee with a screen on Kleba. Nobody near Leonard. Oh, and he misses the dunk. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with Jones, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Westbrook passes to Mann, outside, George. Drills it from outside.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Doncic. Fires the 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
George against Jones. Tucker a screen. The 3 from George. He can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Passes it to Powell. Shoots over Tucker, and it's Dallas with another.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 14-point game. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's George again missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Green kicks to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's George. The Mavericks making the shot. Tucker a screen. That doesn't go either for George.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Jones bats for two. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
George against Jones. And it's George missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
James Harden. He's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Hardaway for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Westbrook, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Doncic passes to Green. Fires for three. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Harden against Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Smitty, we've seen some great MVP races in these last few seasons, haven't we?
Yes, we have. The depth of talent at the very top of the NBA is terrific. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Curry, LeBron, Tatum. The MVP is up for grabs every season.
Now, here is George. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Washington. Misses the 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Dallas leading by 21. Gafford, James Harden with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at the focus. When Russell Westbrook zeroes in, he's next level.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Leonard in for Terrence Mann. And he makes the first but misses the second. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Now, here is Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Shoot 2. That free throw good from Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. The pass to Washington. On the wing, Hardaway. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Washington against Leonard. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dallas. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard hits them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. He gets that one. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Leonard against Washington. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Harden. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Harden. Outside Leonard. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Over Washington, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 33 points.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
Irving with the bounce pass to the middle. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats' Clippers trail by 20. Outside, George. Pass to Harden. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Derek Jones comes in for Exum. Outside Irving. Jones finds Irving. Gafford trying to break free, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Jones.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden outside.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Harden hits them both. And so it's Dallas with it. Hardy passes to Jones. Now here's Hardy. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's off on the second. Clippers trail by 21. Here's George. Zubac's a screen on Hardaway. George with no one around. And the dunk by Zubac.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock from deep three-point territory. Here's Gafford, and he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 21. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And Plumlee kicks it to Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Lets the three fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes to Hardaway. It's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And so it's Dallas with it after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And the basket is good.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Now here's Hardy. Jones for 3, nailed from three-point land.
And they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Westbrook passes to Mann. Back to Westbrook. Can't connect. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And they are prevailing when it matters. Greg picking up their second in-season tournament victory.
And, man, looking confident, right? In good shape to advance if they can keep this up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man. It was a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.